Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans featured right here on the TNI Network. This is Trent Law, my co-host, Jaybone, Bill, Alicia, and Mark, and this is the Hard to Kill 2021 preview and prediction show. It's going to be a little, we scrap throwback tonight. It's Hard to Kill week. It's Wrestle week on Access. Figured, we'll focus on Hard to Kill, give a little prediction show, and just between us and you guys, Impact likes it when we do prediction shows, so we're keeping them happy. Kind of grease the palms a little bit, get those nice guests for you guys. So that's what we're doing here, guys. But
there you go.
What's going on, everybody? What's new? Alicia, what has happened? We were just here 2 days ago, though. I mean, I don't know how much has changed in 2 days.
Not a whole lot, just same shit, different day.
We're just here, but cool. Mark is here. Mark, what's going on in your world, man?
Oh man, just another day waiting for Saturday. Every day seems long right now. Let's go.
That's true. We are all psyched. Bill has a fresh shirt on because that special "This Is Hard to Kill" that just aired on Access was all about Kenny Omega.
Nice, Bill.
In my humble opinion.
If nothing else, be the topical. But
gotta pop the ratings.
That's true. Jaybone, you are wearing some fresh threads from shopimpact.com as well.
Came just a couple hours ago. Here's one of my predictions.
Supporting Taya, baby.
There you go.
For reals.
For reals. But cool, guys. We're gonna do tonight. It's not gonna be a long show. We're just gonna run down the card, give our own opinion. Just pick a winner kind of thing. Quick little analysis, just something to have out there prior to the show, a little hype up for the show. So we'll go from there. So let's start off. Anything to know? We got a couple matches added like last minute. Yes. So it's a 9-match card now, I believe, officially.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be a nice little card. We got the opener was announced today, so there's some good shit going on here.
Dude, the pre-show match is gonna be a banger.
So wait, that's a pre-show match, the Josh and Brian?
Yeah,
it's a pre-show. Okay.
Yeah, like that's how you sell somebody on a pay-per-view if they're on the fence, right? Put those two guys in the ring and let them go. Hopefully they get 15 minutes.
I got 3 words for you. Set the bar.
Yeah, no, I mean it's gonna set the night for sure. So where do they air that pre-show though? Where do they put it? Is it on
Access?
It's on Access. Okay.
Yeah, there's a live on Access. I'm not sure if it's on any other, just like tonight was on YouTube as well. It's probably going to be on some socials as well, is my guess.
Yeah, probably.
Smart. And it should be on your local pay-per-view provider or Fight TV.
Do they still do that? That whole on the pay-per-view provider, they still show that
They should.
I think it does, yeah.
You guys remember back in the day, like how cool that was? You're like, well, I'm getting a little bit of
that was the last time Shivani was cool.
Agreed. he finally got on my nerves this week, and I'm done with Shivani.
Oh man!
Oh, it's not anymore.
When he called Hard to Kill, We Are Dead. I was like, whatever, dude.
Wait.
You're not even trying to sell the pay-per-view. That was on Wednesday.
Oh, on Wednesday. I was like, where did I miss that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. I was like, man, you're not even trying to push the product. Like, if for nothing else, man, you're just trying to get buys here, bro. You're not going to get buys like that.
They got to bring out Mike Tenille versus Tony Schiavone. And it's a recap to 2002 when they had that standoff in the asylum. And it's like, you ain't gonna fucking talk to us that way. It's like Mike Tenille, like another match added to Hard to Kill.
Mike Tenille's in the Impact Zone.
You fucking nuts.
Get him.
Our buddy Basil is driving down tomorrow. The photographer for Impact Wrestling. I talked to him just a little while ago. He's heading down there. The hype begins, man. Like it is pay-per-view night or pay-per-view weekend, and I'll get some scoops from him. No spoilers, no giveaway, but we'll get some scoops going on. What the vibes like and everything. But
waiting for the call. The car's gassed up and ready. I get the call by tomorrow. I'm out there.
They're like, Bill, there's one seat in the Impact Zone, and it's yours.
Hey.
You'd be there in 4 hours.
Well, what is it? 12-hour ride. So
you'd be there in 4.
Let me know by 6 or 7 a.m. Saturday. I'm good to go.
Okay, so in time for what's next, Rebellion, we could run Bill for Rebellion front row or front row for Rebellion or something and try and get Bill invited to have one live studio audience member for an Impact show.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we would nominate you, Bill. Like,
Yeah,
it would be
exactly.
you could
represent
change
all of
wardrobe
us.
every match.
Yes, Bill's
Okay.
gonna represent.
I'll bring
us.
my bag of gimmicks.
Every time like a wrestler gets on the rope and they point to like the crowd, it'd just be everybody be pointing to Bill that night. Yeah. Thank you for coming.
All right. We're gonna have to start lobbying for this on Tuesday when we have Kevin and Ingrid and all of them in here.
There we go.
My hope is that
Or my Ace Austin mask.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My hope is that by Slammiversary we're talking fans. You know what I'm saying? Like I think from what we're hearing is there's a second wave. Obviously the next wave of vaccines goes out in the spring. So by the summer it's supposed to be another big one. So I'm hoping by Slam, you know, we're at a point where we can have some damn fans in this crowd, man, and maybe Bound for Glory. Maybe.
Yeah, late March, early April. I think the big guys are going to start having them back, so it's going to be something to watch.
That's the word?
That's the word.
I think that's a rumor out there.
Yeah, especially in some of these states that were a little different to begin with, that got a little clearance early. You know, like Nashville for anything else. Nashville really was able to get that kind of essential clearance early for entertainment. That's why we got tapings this whole time.
Yeah.
Florida's another one. You know, that's why they were able to do a lot of stuff. So, depending on where it's going to be, you know, we might get lucky, but we'll see. It's all up in the air. But I mean, things are moving in some kind of decent direction. So we'll find out. I mean, it's day by day. But in any case, they're doing a hell of a job keeping us full of new material and stuff. And Hard to Kill is hyped perfectly, and I'm excited for it. So we're gonna run down the matches, guys. I'm gonna let Jaybone kind of anchor this a little bit more because even Zach somehow in the chat knew. He's like, Jaybone's gonna anchor. I don't know how he heard that prior. I said that before it went off the air. He said
Zach
that.
knows. He knows.
I don't know how he knew. I don't know. It's kind of weirded me out, Zach. I don't know how you knew that because I said that off air first.
It's part of the creepy. It's part of the creepy gimmick.
I guess so.
He's got his ear to the monitor.
But Jaybone, just kind of go. I guess there's no match order yet, but go from maybe pre-show to whatever, maybe up to the main as much as you can, and we'll go from there. And we'll kind of go around our loop. We'll start it. We'll go this. We'll start with Alicia and go work our way that way. So we'll do that. But cool. All right, Jay. What do we got? Hard to Kill 2021, January 16th. It's going to be Fight TV and traditional pay-per-view. So don't forget, get your orders in now. Order from Ingrid's link. We like supporting Ingrid. So order from her link, Can and Ingrid on Twitter.
Or Mark's link.
And if you, you beat me to it. I was just gonna say, oh my God, what is that? What do you have? Zach?
That's a Zach Bonifer creation of me and Jaybone as Wayne and Garth.
We're minding the beer skis. Oh my God,
that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Great.
Can we share that on Twitter? We can share that on Twitter. Zach, can we somehow get that downloaded to share on Twitter, please? Let's get that out there. I really want to put that out there. But all right, let's kick it off.
Can we sing the song? No, I'm kidding.
I want to answer one quick question before we start, though.
Sure.
Ramar's asking, what are the thoughts on the new commentary team? So
yeah.
20 thumbs up. 20 thumbs up.
They kick off on this show. They kick off on Hard to Kill, right?
Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
Anybody got any thoughts? What are we thinking here?
We love it, right?
I also want to say congratulations to Josh on getting that promotion. That's part of it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And best election, Madison.
Yeah, she's moving to a new career. She's going into
she's announcing it like this weekend, I think she said.
Oh.
As far as like what she's
at Hard to Kill, she's announcing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll hear it. We'll hear it Saturday, probably on the pre-show, is what I'm guessing. Because they'll have the panel.
Oh,
like that's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, I am a little conflicted though because I'm probably the biggest Josh fan here as my guess. So I do like Josh. I think he's done a good job. I think you knew it was Impact these last years with Josh. And then like he really won me over during that New Orleans week where he just went on Twitch forever. I'm like, that guy's a machine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kudos to Josh.
Oh, his work ethic, no doubt.
Yeah, he's so
the Twitch debut. Yeah.
Yeah, the Twitch debut. Ever since they went to Twitch, he was like the soldier, the company soldier. Now I like Stryker. I like D'Lo. I've been a big fan of a 3-man booth or a 3-person booth. So the 2-person booth, I think it'll be fine because I think D'Lo's fantastic on color and Stryker is very good as either a play-by-play or a color guy. So I think they'll be fine. But Josh, I know we all wish him luck, but I will miss him. I will miss Josh.
Yeah, and listen, he is definitely a leader of that company in many ways. But yeah, I mean, it's good to change it up every now and then. It doesn't hurt. He's been there. I didn't realize this too when they released like a little photo collage of like all the partners he's had. I forgot that he started with Tenille. Like it was the torch pass actually did happen from Tenille.
Yeah.
And I remember now that they moved Tenille to like a backstage role at like he had like an interview segment for a little bit. Then he was out. So yeah, I mean, Josh's done a lot, man. He's done it with everybody, and I mean, he's part of the company. They made sure to let us know he signed a new contract. He's not going anywhere. He's a big part of the company, so kudos to Josh for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want Josh as a guest. Josh,
I think maybe now we can get him.
He doesn't do many, so I'd like to get him, especially before he goes backstage.
Before they stick him in the closet.
Yeah, like come, like show Josh the love.
You know what,
appreciate Josh's thread.
We know some people over there. There's one person in particular we know over there who's really good at. He's been happy with us, and he's maybe we can tap him and say, hey, listen, can we get Josh? And Josh could be like, who the fuck is still Nonstop IMPACT?
He was very nice on one of the press passes early on.
He actually did put us over. No, he is very aware of our show, and he was extremely nice. Twice. Oh, right. He put us over twice. First time in amongst everybody. He put us over amongst all the other shows, and it was very humbling actually. So
and speaking of, our very own Trent is one of the quoted media sources on the press release.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
How about that?
I didn't even know
Nonstop
that.
Impact.
I didn't even know until I got sent that from that was like when all the press pads, like looking at all these people, and yeah, they quoted me in the things about Hard to Kill, and I'm like, that's pretty sweet. So
holy cow.
That's pretty awesome. I had no idea. People were sending it to me. I'm like, where the hell is this from? And somebody's like, Wrestles now. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, oh yeah. So thank you, Tim Pack, for publishing me as part of your panel. That's really awesome. I really appreciate that. I do talk a lot, so there's a lot to fucking pull from. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. But go ahead. So let's kick it off. Anything else you want to get out before we start the Hard to Kill?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Jay, you run this, you anchor it. I'm gonna let you take control over here because like I said, for some reason Zach knew you're gonna do it, so you're gonna do it. Go ahead.
I'm in the hot seat. All right. So pre-show, we were very excited when this got announced within the last 24 hours. Was it today or yesterday? I forget. We've seen a lot of stuff lately. But yeah, we're getting Josh Alexander versus Brian Meyers on the pre-show to Hard to Kill, and all they had was that little standoff with Scott D'Amore, and that was right after the Knockouts had their face off. So that was cool. I don't think I'm the only one that assumed that was just going to be something that showed up next week as the first Impact after Hard to Kill. So yeah. Pleasant surprise there.
I got a feeling personally, but we'll go to prediction. Just like I just got a feeling this is going to be a fucking banger of a match. Like Josh is so out to prove something.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like I think he's going to just like murder.
So is Meyers.
Meyers too. I'm not taking away from Meyers.
Mentioning he's been lost in the shuffle already since he got here. So yeah, I think we're looking at a really, really hot opening matchup on TV.
Yeah, I would say don't miss this one, even though it's pre-show, so don't miss it. It's free, so watch this one for sure.
Yeah.
But predictions, let's go. Alicia, kick it off. What do you think?
I am gonna go with Brian Meyers on this one,
Ooh.
but for the sole reason that I think that there's going to be some shenanigans from a certain karate man
during this one.
Yeah.
Oh, little distraction ski.
Yeah, because both, like, think of it, both of these guys are like so hot right now, so it's hard. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Just
all right.
It out there.
All right. Right. You're going Brian Meyers. Let's go. Mark, what do you got?
I'm going with Meyers for pretty much the same reasons. I'm under the assumption that Ethan Page is on his way out the door, so I think we're going to get some. Again, Josh isn't going to go over, or he isn't going to get pinned clean. Meyers takes the win. Shenanigans.
Yeah. Jaybone, you're supposed to be anchoring this. I'm sitting here just telling everybody who do they got. I'm leaving this to you, Jaybone. I'm just a pawn in the game today. I want you to kick it to everybody today.
I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to throw up comments. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to, I'm putting up the whole.
He's going to ease your load, Jaybone.
I'm going to ease your pain, Jaybone. Yeah, I'm not easing his load. That's for sure.
It's a family show, Trent. Damn, you're going to do what to my what? Oh,
I want you to just relax, Jaybone. I want you to just anchor the match. I'll take care of everything else. You relax. The rest of you, everybody relax. I want you guys to all just focus on the show, especially Jay. Poor Jaybone. Jaybone had a rough night yesterday. Let Jaybone relax a little bit today. Go ahead, Jay. Oh, no. Right. Who's next? We got another. We got me and Bill. Come on, you're supposed to. Come on, Jaybone. I'm letting you do this. Kick it to Bill. Here we go.
Hit it, Bill.
There it is.
Well, it's going to sound like a broken record here, but I am also going to go with Brian Meyers, former tag team champion. But different shenanigans. I think his good friend makes an appearance to help him win, and we get Matt Cardona at
Interesting.
Okay. I didn't even think of that.
Interesting.
Because he's nowhere right now, right? He's not doing anything.
No,
he's playing. He's playing with little rubber men.
Wow! Wow!
Well, they have that action figure podcast. Right? That's what they do, and.
Oh God!
Oh God! Alicia was like legit confused. I was like, I gotta put this out there.
My mind went to the worst place it could possibly go.
In the gutter.
Yeah,
Thursday night. Personally, I like that. That's a good call, Bill. Armand's agreeing with you on this one too. I'm going with Josh. I think this is a kickstart for Josh. But I think Meyers comes out looking real strong, and it's not the last match. I think there'll be a rematch immediately on Impact on Tuesday.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the call.
This is the first in a series as a program.
That's what I think. This is going to be a long program. I think this is definitely a long program. So that's mine, Jay. That's all of us. There we go. Oh, we've got to watch.
And
nice.
Yeah, there you go.
And here's mine.
Very cool.
Very excited about getting these in the mail today. Got the 5 for $5 -1 because, the sale was so hot. They said, "Oh, sorry, Jaybone, that last one on your list, it's out ski."
This was a great way to sell a lot of old shirts off, and they got them out, man. Because I saw a lot of people posting that they sold them.
Down West, did he walk through that door?
Who's that? Down West? Maybe, man. Maybe.
He's sitting on the couch watching the feed on the Twitch. Yeah. I think Josh is the walking weapon is absolutely taking this one. I have absolutely no doubt. But yeah, both guys are absolutely going to bring it. They're both hungry. This is a whole new chapter for Josh. And we've seen Brian Meyers kind of like, he's kind of feeling his way right now. He's doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing too like really prominent as far as feuds. He was, attacking the Misfits, doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that. 2021 is going to be a big year for Brian Meyers, but especially for Josh Alexander. He's starting a whole new phase in his career. He is one half of the longest reigning Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That is nothing to sneeze at. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that we have not seen much over the last couple of years is him on his own. We've seen very few singles matches. I mean, I know we've seen them, but you know what? I can't think of the last one off the top of my head. So I'm really excited about this. I was a fan of his before he hit this brand. Because I always refer to this, that cage match between him and Sami Callihan. Instant fan. I was like, damn, he took Sami to the limit. Amazing. So these two guys are really going to set the bar, like I said before, for the rest of this show and basically tell everyone on that roster, you got to follow this now. Good luck.
Dude, I'm expecting it. All right, what's next? What do we got next?
We've got, if I can read my own damn writing here, jeez Louise. We got Tenille and Kaleb with a K versus Rosemary and Steve, the reformation of Decay. Decay.
Dude, that's pretty crazy. This has kind of gotten a little overlooked. That's fucking huge, by the way.
Yeah,
I just got to put that out there.
Deal.
Yeah.
Big picture here. It's a great reformation of a classic stable. Can you call it classic? I think you can call it classic.
Oh, for sure.
But it also bears the question, what's next for Taya? Because it kind of alienates her. And after what happened to her, I mean, we'll get into more of that when we get to her match, but after what happened to her on this last Tuesday, I'm kind of scratching my head. It's not just cut and dry what's going to happen to her, you know?
True. Let's kick it off. Let's see prediction on this one. Let's start with Alicia.
Okay, so obviously my money's on Rosemary and Steve. But I like that question, Jaybone. If I could go back to that really quick, I would think that Taya kind of at this point fits right in with them, and if they created a new stable out of the three of them, I think it'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
So you think you think Taya's gonna do a little transforming of her own to fit in with Decay?
Yes. Well, she kind of already is in a way. But I feel like with her, we'll talk about it more later, but I feel like for her case, she needs a numbers game because already the odds would be against her if she's out on her own, you know?
True. That's a good one. Yeah. That's interesting. Cool. What do you think? Who's next? Mark. Yeah.
Man, this is a tough call. I feel like they're probably going to want to give Tenille the win here, but I have to go Decay because Decay. I don't think Taya's okay. If they were to try and put Taya into Decay, I think she works perfect. She's such a strong character actor. I have no issues with that. That would be badass. Or you're looking at a Taya face turn because of this, because she's going to win the belt anyways, and Deonna's a heel, so it makes perfect sense to turn Taya face. Yeah. So, but that's later down the card. Anyways, Decay.
All right,
Bill.
I'm going with it's all about her. Tenille Dashwood and Kaleb with a K, the best photographer in Impact Wrestling. That's who I'm going with.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Is that shots fired? I don't know if that's shots fired.
We'll say best selfie photographer. But
no, wow.
This is you gotta. I think Decay is a nice throwback, a nice callback. I don't think it's a long-term thing. I think this is a one-off, but this is what it's gonna lead to. Taya versus Rosemary. The Red Wedding will happen. Slammiversary.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's long-term booking. Slammiversary though. You're kicking it out like 6 months.
Yeah, not Rebellion. It's gonna start. This is where you're gonna start seeing the you already saw it last week. You saw it on this past Tuesday. They're gonna start separating, and they're gonna get that feud. I don't know where Johnny Bravo is gonna fit in all this. That's where I'm wondering. But I think you're getting Decay, a nice little throwback here. But I think they're sadly gonna be Crazy Steve will fall victim in this match.
He's been booked strong the last week though.
We'll see. I think Taya is not going anywhere.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, that's Bill's pick. All right. I guess I'm up. I'm going. Honestly, I'm going with Decay because I think it sets up a nice little story. Steve's kind of in limbo-ish right now. Put Steve in a story, gets Rosemary back on the reset a little bit, whole new fresh outlook. Maybe Taya goes to her and says, "What the hell are you doing? I thought we were Ragnarok. What is this? What's Decay? You left that behind. What happened?" I think and I don't think the loss is going to hurt Tenille. I think it's kind of been up and down. Like she's kind of got this more of a backstage character as it is. So I'm going Decay. I want to mention one thing, Jaybone, before you take it back to the next match. I like everybody's predictions in the chat too. Keep those going. I'm displaying a bunch. So keep your picks coming, guys, and why. We'll be scrolling them all the way through. So definitely keep your picks coming too as we're picking them here. So cool. All right, Jay, what's next?
Well, I'm going to give my prediction.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. You got to pull it away from me, but I'm still used to doing it.
I gotta go with Decay. I really do, because if a lot of us are starting to think that maybe after what happened on Tuesday, maybe Taya is getting that championship, and it would set up a beautiful throwback story that was never really brought to fruition. The Taya versus Rosemary.
Yeah.
We all want to see it, and it's and we don't know. We don't want to upset Uncle Mark here. You know, he's but we don't know Taya's future. But it just in case something else is happening, we do absolutely have to have that Taya versus Rosemary, because we were supposed to get it a few years ago, and it just it never happened. So yeah, number one, Decay's gonna win, and we'll get into more of the Taya stuff later.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. What's next, Jay?
We've got Ethan Page versus the Man in the Mirror, the Karate Man.
I think just then put this out there before we go around here. I'm pretty sure we can assume this is going to be a cinematic match, right? Because I don't think you can actually pull this off in a ring.
No.
All right.
Maybe Palmer could be one.
Well,
Good old
people
Palmer.
in the chat keep saying it's going to be Hornswoggle.
Oh shit! Yeah, I did. People saying that. I mean, that could be funny. I mean, if the whole thing's a comedy act anyway, but possibly Swoggle. Okay. No, I'm not gonna say no. All right, let's start with Alicia on this one. What do you got for this one, Alicia? I mean, I don't know. Is there really anything to pick on this one?
I don't know what to make of it. Because I feel like either way, I'm picking the same person.
So true.
Like if I
But
pick
it's-
Ethan Page, Karate Man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Karate Man because I think he's got to run amok for a little while.
Fair enough.
I don't like following Alicia because I sound like a copycat. I'm going Karate Man too. Like Page is on his way out the door. I'm hoping Vanguard 1 shows up and Karate Man kicks it out of the air. And yeah, I don't know what the hell this. I do think we see this match after the Barbed Wire Massacre match though, because they're gonna have to clean that shit up. So we'll probably get that cinematic match right there.
Yeah, that's a good point. You need to cut away for a break.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, Mark, it's you now. Oh, sorry, Jake. You gotta pull this away from me. I'm so used to doing this. I'm just gonna cut my mic. I'm gonna cut my own mic.
Bill.
No, it's Mark's.
Oh, I thought
No, he went Karate Man.
Did you go?
Karate Man.
Oh yeah, you said
Yeah,
okay,
Karate Man.
Fucking off. Just cut my mic. Just cut my God. Get my God. Just cut it. Shit.
I have the runs.
Oh, good for you.
I'm just thinking the comments. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, I do need Susan involved here. That would be great. But this is my biggest worry of the card. This match.
Worry on the card.
I'm worried. I'm worried about this match. I'm hoping, obviously, they know what they have here, and it's not. This could either be very good or very bad. This match. I'm just hoping it doesn't take away too much, because it definitely will be comedy, is my guess. And I'm just hoping it doesn't distract from the card too much. But I will go Ethan Page on this one.
Ethan Page.
I'll
Straight up
say
Ethan
Karate
Page.
Man. Yeah, I'll go straight up Ethan Page. I'll say the Karate Man dies.
He dies? He's just done?
Yeah.
One first appearance and he's dead.
Finish him.
He's dead.
Go-
He'll finish
go
him and he'll
bigger, go home.
pull his spine out or something.
Go big or go home, Bill.
Jeez.
That got dark.
Fatality in his first appearance.
Okay, I'm gonna if I could play off of what Bill said, I'm actually gonna go the other way. I think the Karate Man kills Ethan Page. I'm saying that Karate Man ends Ethan Page, and then banishes him. All of a sudden, the undead realm opens up, and
Wow.
Jim Mitchell comes around and says, "We've been waiting for you." Or something that just comes on in. Because like Critical's thing here saying, the Karate Man has already died 1,000 deaths, as he told me on the other show I did. But I'm going with that. I'm going with that, Jay. That's now take it.
I'm gonna say Ethan Page, because I'm gonna actually tie this back to a bit of a comedic version of the whole Moose EC3 narrative thing. Like Karate Man's trying to, either he's either going to build up Ethan Page to what he's supposed to be, or he's going to destroy him. So I think I know I'm way too serious about this. I know, but no, I think Ethan Page is going to rise to the occasion. Can we say that? Is that too naughty? No, I never.
No, that's fine. Take it easy, will you? Please take it easy. He's all excited, guys.
Page is going to take. Yikes! He's going to kick Karate Man's ass. He's
all right.
There you go.
We just spent way too much time on that.
A lot, way too much on the Karate Man Ethan Page match. And I love this though. The chat blew up about it though. Like that's the out of the 3 we've done so far, that's the one that's had the most predictions in the chat. So you guys
seriously, this is going to be an ultra violent pay-per-view. We got barbed wire. We got old school hardcore. We got crazy tag team 3-people teams going all night, just destroying each other. This is the one that's going to like break up a little bit of the monotony, and you need stuff like that because you can't do it. Impact Wrestling, as great as this pay-per-view is going to be, you can't do bloodbath all night. It's like, all right,
absolutely not.
You need a little break. So no,
I'm just hoping we still get Sue versus Susie. Because that's why I just feel like this took its spot. Yeah. We all wanted Sue versus Susie, and we're getting this instead. And
but now it's a 3-way with Susan.
Oh, fake.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah,
Susan's brutal, man. I mean,
I'm scared of Susan.
She kicked Rosemary's ass.
I love Susan.
She needed to speak to some managers.
Yeah, I'm scared of Susan. She's too real for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
She's not as hot as. Never mind.
Take it easy, Jaybone.
Settle down, Jay.
Settle down. Go ahead, Jay.
Tasha, what?
All right, what? All right. All right, next we got a 3-on-3 old school rules. We got EY, Eric Young, Diener. I'm not used to that. Diener.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. But he's starting a whole new chapter too. And I call him Big Joe. Joe Doering. versus yeah. Ooh. That was great. Somebody's got to make the remix. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Somebody get it to Kyle.
Right? Kyle, make the remix, damn it. Versus Jake, Dreamer, and Rhino. So, Alicia, your thoughts?
Yes. So my money right off the bat will be on Jake, Rhino, and Dreamer.
All right.
Only because they're the good guys, and I think they're way better. I think that there's going to be an evolution of Jake's character with this
during the match.
Throughout the whole thing, it's going to be good character arc for him.
Okay.
All right, Mark.
I am going to actually, for the first time, go opposite Alicia. I'm going to go with EY's team. I think Joe Doering. I think we're really going to see Joe Doering smash the crap out of people in this match. I'm really looking forward to seeing Doering in the ring some more and getting more used to Diener's name. That drives me nuts. I really wish I'd gone somewhere else with that, but I guess somebody else is named Cody somewhere in another company or something. So I guess I had to go Diener. But yeah. EY team. EY.
Ooh, all right, Bill, you're next.
I as of now, I don't think I'm ever picking against Joe Doering on anything.
Yeah.
So I am going with us.
Us.
Team EY.
I really hope they listen to the show and then decide to name it us. You know what I mean? Like, just name it us.
I want a T-shirt. I want us.
Us.
And just like shadows of Joe Doering hovering over everybody.
It's a big guy, man. It's a big dude.
Scary, man. He's
Slowpoke would say you have to highlight his nipples, though.
I'm sorry. What?
Wait, what? Yeah, what?
This is what you miss. This is what you miss in the watch along every Tuesday. You got to watch the watch along.
Alicia, I don't do the watch along with these two.
Yeah.
that watch along is a whole different world you two are in. Like that's like nothing like the main show at all. Like
Slowpoke is like whenever Joe's on the screen with EY, just Slowpoke is that's all he talks about is Joe's fabulous chest.
Well, he just says he's mesmerized by them because of something. I don't know what about them.
You have shocked everybody.
Hey, no judgment.
Hey, it's 2021. Hey, whatever.
You like some man titties.
Who doesn't? Who
doesn't, right?
Who doesn't? Come on.
Right.
2020. We've seen it all in 2020. What the hell's the difference at this point? I'm going with us on this one. It's very that thing he did is very old school Japan, Japanese big brutal wrestler dudes with like just a monster pose type of thing. But I'm going with them. A lot of good predictions in the chat too. I put them all up, but there's some people got some good mixed reactions in the chat too. I agree though. I think this is going to be the shift for Jake Diener. I think Killed Steel said it's going to beat Joe's going to beat the Diener off of Jake in this one. Adam Impact says check out my Twitter for man titties. Adam, come on, your father, for God's sake, take it easy.
Are you implying that fathers are not allowed to have man titties?
No, I mean shouldn't be.
Usually we account for most of the majority of man titties. Actually,
Mark's OnlyFans account is.
just wait till we get the Patreon going, folks.
Oh boy, we got some hot stuff coming.
That's all you, Jay. I'm going with us.
All right, and I gotta go.
Me and Zach Moore.
I gotta go with Team Dreamer, man. I'm a big Dreamer fan, and Rhino's on that team. Love Rhino, and Jake's had his ass handed to him enough recently that he's refocused now. He knows what's up. He realizes that his cousin is playing for the other team now. And wait, no, not really.
Oh my God!
Can I retract that one? Sorry.
Yeah, I let you anchor this, man, and it's turned nothing but dick jokes for the last 30 minutes. I don't get it.
I love that one because Falaba's back there in the marshmallow outfit.
I love that too. My favorite scene of the marshmallow thing is that one skit that happened where he's just sitting there as sad marshmallow man, and you drop out. I was like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Huh?" I don't know why I'm a sucker for like just sad costume guy.
But it's absolutely, win or lose, it's absolutely time for Jake to break out, and
All right, cool.
All right, so next we've got this is gonna be an absolute bloodbath. We've got the barbed wire massacre match between Eddie Edwards and his longtime rival for the last two plus years, Sami Callihan. Alicia, your thoughts?
First and foremost, I would like these two to fight forever. I think they're really great storytellers in the ring when they're together.
Well, they said this is going to be the last time.
Yeah, I know, and I wanted to go out with a giant ass bang, but of course, my money would be on Mr. Sami Callihan.
There we go. Nice.
You got my new shirt.
I got that at a show, though. So
you got my shirt.
She had it before. She said she had it before.
You're right, because that's black. The other shirt I think was blue. They were selling.
No, this is dark blue. It's not translating on the thing. It's dark blue with orange. I got it at a show. But yeah, so Sami all the way.
Team Sami. All right.
Team Sami. Cool. I guess we have to pick him, by the way, because he threatened us.
He also called me the best person on the show. So
that's true. Alicia's his favorite.
I owe him one.
All right. So he bribed you. All right, Mark. Who's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sami too. I do want to say though, I think Eddie needs a big win. We haven't seen a big win for Eddie since he lost the belt. I hate to see him get to see him lose again here. But yeah, this Sami, man. Shamrock's going to be in the building, I would assume. The odds just don't look.
Oh yeah.
And this, I mean, yeah, these two guys can both do any kind of wrestling, but this is like Sami's backyard right here. Like, man, it's going to be bloody. I feel bad for Eddie, but Sami, I'm going to go Sami.
Sami, okay.
But these two guys both kick ass. This is going to be a great match. Doesn't matter what happens. This is going to be an amazing match. I hope they both live.
Yeah. Hope they both make it out alive.
Yeah.
All right, Bill.
I'm going to go Sami. And I'm going to say helped by Shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the win. Then, because you know me, I'm going to put this all in there. I'm going for broken this show. Davey Richards returns to help him.
Oh,
help Eddie out.
Wow.
I think what you should do though, I'm guessing I might know why you're saying that, and if you want to add why you think Davey Richards is coming in,
because Ethan Page is leaving.
Well, that's one thing. But I don't know if you saw it. Davey Richards been posting a shit ton of his old matches lately.
Yeah, he's been teasing it for a while now. So
is he really? I think
there's something to it. It might not be now, but I think it's coming.
Like he's gotten really nostalgic lately. I'm talking like any clip that's online, he's been putting them up. Like, oh, this was a great match. Me and Eddie killed it here. Me and Eddie killed it here. Like he's been doing a lot of that, man. So I love Davey. I know there's mixed opinions on him with a lot of people, but for me, like as a performer, I'm a huge Davey Richards fan. Like I absolutely loved his work, but that's I'm gonna say, Bill, it's a stretch, but that's an interesting stretch. It's not like it's too far.
I like his reasoning. Page is out the door.
Yeah, we're getting a little fantasy booking here. No, that's fun. It's all right. Yeah. It's all right.
Okay.
All right, Trent, who you got?
I'm going with Sami because, I guess I have to. He's already taken everything else from me. I'm just might as well just chalk this up too. Sami, just because I have to say it now.
He's going to throw you out of your 10th story window.
He did nothing but destroy my life 2 weeks ago, but it's all right.
25 billion times.
No, I think it's Sami because I think Eddie is great with that, with just kind of being like Eddie goes down swinging big time, you know what I mean? But I think Sami he pulls it out, and I don't know. I don't think it's the last time, even though they say it's the last time. If it is the last time, I could see, like, what was it with Raven Dreamer? You know, Dreamer finally got that one at the end, but then Raven still got like a one up on him, you know what I mean? Later on, kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm going.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, Eddie has Alicia in his corner too.
Alicia's there, and then
but does he?
Alicia versus Shamrock. I mean, I love Lish, but come on.
Sorry,
Lish is awesome. She's got the heart, but man, you seen Shamrock? He's like super ripped now.
Dude, he's like the most jacked 56-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Crazy. It's insanity.
Him and Jabari must share tips.
Fucking crazy.
I'm gonna go with Sami too. So it's a Sami sweep here across the board with us, but I'm gonna go for another reason. It's like you said that Alicia's in his corner. I
think I know where you're going with this, Jay.
Take another look at that footage when she's behind the fence and she's reeling in her hubby.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the same looking Alicia Edwards that we've seen over the last couple years. She's looking borderline Rosemary. Like she's got really dark, thick eyeliner. I mean, she does not look like herself. I watched that clip back a couple times. I'm like, there is something way off about her. And that the perfect thing that she lured him in, trapped him, and of course Shamrock helped a little, you know. But
is that a Beulah McGillicuddy shirt? Oh, a Francine shirt.
No, that's Beulah.
Oh, it's Beulah.
Beulah.
Fucking
but I think we're gonna see Sami win for something not so obvious, and Alicia's gonna probably give him a nut shot or something.
Alicia,
she's gonna turn on her husband, yeah. So, but big picture here, Sami gets the win.
Anything is
I thought you were
possible.
going to go somewhere else there, Jaybone. I thought you were going to say Moxley shows up.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you guys know, and everybody who watches me over on Smash This podcast, that Moxley is absolutely one of my all-time favorites. But I'm if we're doing a little bit of fantasy booking ski here, I'm going to try to keep it company-wise. So we'll see. Well, anything's possible in the world of professional wrestling. Would I love to see Mox show up and just, blow the roof off the place? Like, oh my God, it's John Mox. I don't even know who would scream that at this point.
I guess it'd be Striker now, right?
Striker or
DeLorean Brown. We'll go with
DeLorean Brown.
DeLorean Brown. We see a classic Moxley come out of nowhere with a bunch of barbed wire wrapped around it. All right, let's continue.
Before you go in, Jay, there's been a lot of good picks and predictions in the chat on this one, on that last one. So you guys, I saw a lot. I put them all up. Hope you're all reading each other's stuff, because you guys are coming up with some really interesting scenarios. In the chat. Very mixed crowd and mixed scenarios. So good stuff in the chat tonight. You guys are really flying with these predictions. Go ahead, Jay.
Bring it. Yeah, absolutely. Great to see all the participation. We got a nice number here. All right. Next, we've got for the Knockouts Championship, we've got the defending Deonna Purrazzo versus La Güera Loca.
Okay, so you're going to skip Mark on this, because Mark, we already know Mark's pick. Team
Taya, baby. Team Taya.
Alicia?
All right, so Mark will be happy with this. Taya.
Yeah, Team Taya.
Controversial picks.
To further that back, because I feel like this isn't the end for Team Ragnarok with just the addition of Steve. So it's like a Ragnarok Decay form up. And I think it's going to all come down to the numbers game, because we have to remember that Deonna has Kimber and Susan.
Is this kind of like when a girl gets a new boyfriend and the best friend's like, hey, you want to do something tonight? And she's like, I'm gonna be with Steve. You can totally come along. We're just going to the mall. You want to hang out? And she's like, no, it's cool. No. Well, come with. It's fine. We'll all get some dinner or something. Then she's third wheel now. Is that what we're doing? Is Taya third wheel to Decay?
Because I feel like at some point Taya and Rosemary are going to go for the tag team championships.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Could be.
All right. Cool. Who's
all
next,
right. But I don't know. Mark, do you?
What do you got to change?
We even bother with you on this one, Mark?
I mean, there's no fucking way I pick against Taya. Deonna's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Deonna's real good. She can wrestle and stuff, but Taya has so much fun. She has so much stuff left to do. Tag title run, second run as the Knockouts champion, a full program with Deonna, full program with Rosemary, all the new Knockouts she hasn't wrestled yet. Taya Valkyrie via Road to Valhalla in a clean pin.
Clean win, just straight up, no interference, nothing.
Right. There may be shenanigans, but the win is clean. I say she hits a Road to Valhalla and gets pinned. Clean. Ooh. This is a long-running feud. Taya will re-sign now that Deonna's on board. I think we've got a couple years of this feud to look forward to.
Wow. Okay.
Talk about going big. Taya Valkyrie all the way. Era de la Güera.
Man, we gotta get that soundbite back in here. I swear.
What happened to it? I was looking for it earlier.
It's gone. Kyle got rid of it a long time ago. I don't know why. We got for reals in here.
That
was such a good one, though. I don't know why you got rid of that one.
That was one of the go-tos.
Give us for reals.
You want to get a for reals? Let's give him a for reals. Bill, you got that queued up? Give him a for reals.
I can get a for reals.
Throw that in for Mark, because he'll make him happy. Go ahead.
For reals.
There you go. That was for you, Mark.
Appreciate that.
All right, Bill, who you got?
Well, I'm gonna go different, but some of Mark's same thinking here, because I think we do have a while for this to go. So I don't think Taya wins it yet. I think she will get another reign, but not yet. So I do have Deonna retaining here. So I'm gonna go with Deonna in this one. But what I see happening, because remember, Deonna and Kimber, they're eventually gonna have to pay for this to Father Mitchell for what they got in Susan here. That's going to turn back on them at some point. My guess is when Deonna faces Rosemary. I see Rosemary getting a title run this year. And then maybe Taya versus Rosemary could be that red wedding match. We'll see.
The title. Okay. I like that. That's a good scenario. That's good.
Booking BFD.
Yeah, could be.
Way in front of us.
Slammiversary, BFG.
He's booking 3.
I gotta go at least 4 to 6 months.
The thing was, back in the day, like the WWF, I remember reading something how they used to. I'm talking early on, like golden years and stuff. They used to book a year out. So like you'd have all that stuff. Like that's why it made so much sense.
Remember, Impact did it with Sami and Tessa.
Oh,
7-month plan.
Yeah. So the Sami, happen. Yeah, absolutely. But they used to like they wouldn't divert. So like that's why there was such continuity in their storytelling. Like now it's obviously it's not the whole show anymore. But man, I mean you pivot when you have to because of contracts, way people leave nowadays and all that. But like that's. But like what I'm getting at is, Bill, like that long-term booking you're doing. You went from January to fucking October already. but you had it made sense. Like it all makes sense though. That's the thing. So it just shows that long-term booking works if you do it right.
Let me throw something in real quick here. The common theme so far has been that we all have a long-term booking plan for Taya, which shows how valuable. She's not going anywhere. There's so much left to do with her. So much left. And where is she going to go and have more opportunity in a better women's division? You can't. The Knockouts are the best division in the world.
She's awesome, man.
She's so loved in the company.
She's like such a great personality. You know what I mean? Well, no, she took the ball and ran with it. When she gets it, she just does. She rules that division.
Yeah.
However, that being said, I'm going Deonna. I think Deonna here because
on TNI UK.
Yes. By the way, and we'll mention that. I was going to plug it at the end, but we'll mention that right now. Deonna does have a brand new interview with our very own Bison from the UK team, and it's on the YouTube channel. If you haven't heard it yet, great interview. Very good interview. So she talks about a lot. It's funny because there was the first press pass. Deonna and Bison kind of got into it a little bit on some questions Bison had. I don't know what happened, but they squared it all off. They had a great interview, and it's on the YouTube channel, so check that out. But I'm going Deonna. I think she's just too indestructible right now, man. She's absolutely on fire. And I think I'm still holding off for it to lead to Kim. That's my thing. I think Kim's still there, kind of just keeping her enemies close, you know what I mean, to her and all that. So just as a way I'm going for Kim to get to that title. I'm going the other way. I'm basically where Bill went here with the story. If it was Taya, I'm going here where Deonna leads to Kim and then Susan and all that mix. I'm going with this triad. So that's my Jaybone. I'm going Deonna.
All right. I'm gonna go with Taya. And
hence the shirt.
Yes.
Hence the shirt.
Yeah. Very proud. Anybody who's been following me for years knows I've been a big Taya fan. Going all the way back to where I first saw her in Lucha Underground, and her evolution in Impact Wrestling has been an absolute joy. Her charisma, her talent in the ring has improved over the years. Some people just kind of stay the same. I'm not going to name any names, but she's absolutely been a joy to watch. Her charisma went through the roof. Her character grew with Wrestle House. And now there's so many new Knockouts faces. I mean, the new possibilities for rivalries, whether it be tag team or singles, is and we're going to get more surprises, folks. Don't think that Impact Wrestling is actually done with this. Mm-hmm. I think there's a few maybe former Knockouts out there that are hinting little things out there. Yeah. Not going to name any names, but it's happening, folks. I think it's happening. Mark, I hope you're right, and I'm going to agree with you that Taya's not done. I think she does have a lot more to do with this brand of Impact Wrestling. Big picture wise, she's got her own little personal business, and if she goes up north ski, that's all out the window. And she's a very proud, independent businesswoman, and she's she's really come a long way with getting her whole shop going. She's a seamstress. She's got a whole new line of stuff going for her own clothing. That's a huge step for her, and I don't think she wants to get rid of that. So that being said, I think Taya's winning, and yeah, if we're talking long-term story, we gotta see. There we go. Bill with the tag, the Loca. Yes, is that the mask?
Yeah, it's one of the masks I haven't used yet. Got to still use it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, who knows, man? It's a hard to kill type mask.
Gotta crack that open.
Let it breathe.
We all want to see, like I said before, we all want to see Rosemary versus Taya because it's been a long time coming. It's gotta happen. And it just, what happened on Tuesday was so weird. And that's going to make the picture even more interesting because who beat her? Kimberly. Kimberly beat the number one contender. Don't tell me that's not going to put something in Kimberly's head like, hey, I beat her. Now I want a shot.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
She may end up, don't be surprised if she doesn't end up in this match last minute.
Okay. Oh, end up in the match. Oh, okay.
Don't be surprised. We could end up with a last minute three-way. Kimberly going up to Scott's office and be like, hey, I beat the number one contender. You put me in that match. Scott's a very generous person when it comes to stuff like that.
He really is. Oh, you booked your own match? Sure.
Make it.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. That's a good one, Jay. I like that.
Collusion. But yeah, big picture wise, I think Taya's going to be. I don't think she's going to get quite as long of a run as she did last time, but I can totally see her becoming a 2-time knockouts champion.
All right.
Cool. All right.
What's next?
So we've got. Yeah, I really need to get better writing here. The X Division. Three-way. We got Manik defending against Chris Bay and Rohit Raju. All right, Alicia, what you got?
I'm gonna keep it simple. Rohit.
Ooh, okay. This I think is one of the most unpredictable matches on the card, by the way. But
it's tough. It's tough.
So Alicia says Rohit.
All right.
Desi Hitman.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Rohit,
man. Mark's
going
Rohit
with Rohit. All right.
Rohit.
Man, a regain on Rohit. Okay, cool. Bill, what do you think? Bill's going to come in with some controversy here. Like, what do you got, Bill?
I would say Rohit least likely to win this match.
What?
Sadly.
Look at that.
I put his odds as. See ya. Slim just walked out the door with those odds. So it's tough here between Manik retaining and Chris Bay getting the title back. But I think now Chris Bay has gone beyond the X Division. So I think it's a Manik retain. And just a heads up, Shop Impact, new Manik t-shirt.
Just came out.
Don't put that out just for a guy that's about to drop a title.
That's a good point. It sucks that we're like dictated by that, though. We're kind of like, hey, new t-shirt, the guy's totally winning.
Well, it just means the Manik persona is not going away.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But it's like we're so used to like the marketing side of this too. We're like, oh, I got a new t-shirt. Fuck, he ain't going anywhere. Like, keep that belt, you know.
All right, so you're picking Manik?
I'm picking Manik. I would like to see Bay, but I think he's probably out of the X Division for now because I think Ace will wind up taking it, and then he'll cash in option C this year. Okay. All
right. Trent, who you got?
It's the hardest one for me to pick on the whole show, honestly. Like, to me, this is like the most hard, like, because they've all been kept strong. They've all been kept like really, really well. Like, even in losses and shit, like Rohit's look good, Bay's look good. Bay main evented a little while ago. Yeah, I mean, like they all got their thing going. And Manik. I mean, Manik, it was a big build to Manik. I was leaning towards Rohit, but I'm going with Manik because I'm thinking Ace Austin again. That's my only thing. I'm thinking Ace comes in as that like real, like just a motherfucker. Rohit,
it could be on this show. Ace Austin is the one that wins the title.
Yes, he doesn't have a match, right?
No, so he has the cup. He can cash it in.
I just feel like he comes in and just fucking motherfuck them out of it.
Or he does it, or he could do it on Tuesday.
Maybe Tuesday. I'm not gonna say this show. I don't think it happened. I think maybe the you get a classic stare down or a bump in. But I'm going Manik, and the road leads to Ace after that. That's mine.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna be on just alone on Jaybone Island over here and pick Chris Bay.
There's a couple people in the chat saying Bay
because Bill, Manik's not the only one that has a brand spanking new T-shirt.
There you go.
There's a new Bay one too.
Chris Bay has one on a little different brand. I believe it's grudgematchbrand.com. and they only have like a handful of people on there. He's got one that came out earlier last year.
Oh yeah, the one
Chris
that's like
Bay.
it's the worn in one, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like the military symbol, eagle's wings looking thing. Yeah. Unique site. It's got some different stuff on it. There's a different looking, even like a Bret Hart shirt on there. There's some different stuff on there. Go check it out. I know he just put it out there today. It's a great looking T-shirt. A lot of like scribbled Bay this, Bay that. It is Saturday.
Saturday.
So
it's true.
It's based off the Paramore album, right?
Is it really?
You know what?
It's Paramore.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Album,
I thought I recognized it, but it's not exactly my cup of tea. But I have seen that album cover before. Okay,
it's a dope shirt.
It is. It is. So, all right. So we got our picks for the X Division championship match. Next, you know what? We're gonna go 3-way, 3-on-3, and we're gonna give it to the ladies to end the show as a nod to them introducing the brand new championship. So let's go Team Omega versus Team Swan next. Alicia, who you got?
Team Swan.
Team Swan. She's going Team Swan.
Just to the point, Team Swan.
Hey, okay, straight up.
Man.
I feel like this is gonna be the most torn one in the chat. By the way, the 3-on-3 guys, get your picks in the chat, please.
There's so much story possibility here. No matter what happens, it makes it so hard to pick.
A lot.
I feel like they're gonna have Omega be the one that goes over to kind of light that spark that's gonna get Impact superstars over onto Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Team Omega, but I'm not super strong on that. I think it's going to be a wild match. Like, I'm sure I'm going to be out of my seat most of the time. I'm really excited for this. But yeah, I'll go Omega.
All right.
So you're all right.
I'm gonna go with the other guys.
Are they calling themselves Bullet Club? Like, what are they actually calling themselves?
Yeah, they're going full Bullet Club on this. Yeah. Okay. And even on this last night's show, Don pulled a switcheroony on his own boys, and instead of the Young Bucks joining Omega in an elite match, which was never announced to, was really going to be out there with Omega. It just said the elite, so people assumed the Bucks, and the Bucks assumed the Bucks, but no.
You thought it could be them. You were on top of this.
Yeah, I said it. I think I said it more accidentally than anything because I thought they actually said the Good Brothers. But yeah, Don Callis brought out the Good Brothers, and that was interesting.
And they hit a Magic Killer and got a pin and held those Impact titles on time. I mean, that was a moment. Like, I know not everyone's a Dynamite fan, but I popped. It was awesome. They're not my favorite tag team in Impact, but I like the Good Brothers. They've been great for the brand, and it was awesome to see them standing tall on Dynamite. As an Impact fan, it was cool.
It was interesting. Yeah,
it was cool. It wasn't
right.
what we've all been clamoring for, but it was a start.
That's interesting.
And that's the thing. We've been getting breadcrumbs with the storyline on Dynamite. It hasn't been big things. It's been little things here and there. So yeah. All right, Bill, what you got?
Oh, I got Kenny getting the win here.
All right.
I think we will get some craziness in this match. I think Kenny, they will get the win. because it's going to further this. Because I think everything everyone's been wanting that they felt they didn't get on Dynamite during this last month, they'll get. Because you will get an appearance on this. I am nearly certain the Young Bucks will be, Generation Me will be in the Impact Zone Saturday night. I'm 90% on this.
90%.
Wow.
That's pretty much a given.
On this.
What's Generation B doing in the end?
Generation B's back. That's the one Twitch thing we keep seeing that actually makes sense. So that's going to happen because they're going to have a match with the Good Brothers. So they're getting involved with the Good Brothers during this match. They're going to turn. They're going to turn the Elite versus the Bullet Club. That's happening here. Somehow Kenny will come on top with the win here. He may even say, I think he will pin Rich, maybe through shenanigans, maybe like a missed super kick by the Young Bucks or something hits Swan and knocks him out or something. But there's going to be something. Then we'll see more of the storyline on both brands going forward.
This is heavy.
So this will be the true launching point.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've been on tapings for Impact up until this point. Now, we got a fresh slate.
Yeah, they're going to be doing a lot of tapings after this. Yeah, so who knows? Half the locker room might be there. From down.
Well,
Tony Schiavone sleeping in the parking lot in a cardboard box.
Screw that guy. Wow. Hey, new year, new us, right? Like I think Bill's right. I think it's gonna be the exact same thing. Those tapings were the only hold off. I think we were being impatient, but I think we're gonna see a real pickup in activity here probably real soon.
All right.
Interesting.
All right. Trent, what do you got?
First, I gotta say this one. Probably the most split crowd in the chat right now on this one.
Yeah,
you guys are going nuts. I love it though. It's like everyone's got a different reason and outcome in the chat. So I keep that going. The live chat. Anyone listening on audio, by the way, if you're not listening live, try to make it to a live thing. Because the chat, the chat regulars who are in here right now are just they're machines when it comes to comments and opinions. So please keep that going, guys. I love the mixed opinion on this one. But personally, I'm going with Team Impact on this. I think they've eaten a lot of shit over the last month. That's enough.
That's good meatball.
That's good meatball. No, it was bad meatball. They ate a lot of shit. If what we all in our little group here has talked about it a lot. My one thing I wanted to see happen was, even if it was just a hint, was Rich or the Guns or all three on Dynamite in some capacity, trying to get into the building, outside, parking lot, some appearance where it's like they're trying to get one back, right? A receipt. We didn't get that, and that kind of throws me off because I'm like, they have not gotten a single advantage anywhere at all in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they've eaten a lot. I'm like, they gotta come out ahead on this. So I'm thinking Team Impact gets the win. Definitely post-match shenanigans, though. No question about it. Post-match shenanigans happen. Yeah. Something gets involved. Yeah, Moose. Somebody gets involved in this,
I heard somebody Moose. I like somebody mentioning the Gorillas of Destiny. I saw that mentioned in the chat.
Yeah.
That's good too. GOD was showing up with
that New Japan connection in there.
Yep, that'd be huge.
Yep.
So,
there you go.
So Gato shows up and
take it easy.
It books the next 20 years of Impact.
Tanahashi.
Books the next 20 years.
Oh, ace. All right. Yeah, that'd be wild.
It's a tough one to pick.
Yeah, it's I gotta agree with Trent, man. Team Swan's eating a lot of crow over the last several weeks with all this invasion stuff and the collusion from the Good Brothers and everything. But man, this is our turf. We got to defend it. And they've said it a few times on that show. They've said, you know what, we are going to get our asses kicked, but we're going to do this all night long. So yeah, I'm going Team Swan.
I remember when Rich Swann used to come out to All Night Long on the Indies.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Awesome. Let's just be clear though that this whole match, we're all winners. Like all wrestling fans are winners in this match. This is awesome.
Sure.
This is so cool.
It's one of the biggest matches of the year.
Awesome.
And what's crazy is it's not some big 1v1 rivalry. No, this is This is a 3-on-3. This is some, like, pardon to mention another brand, but holla holla, this is some SmackDown booking right here. That's the funny part about this. It's a 3-on-3, minus the Undertaker, of course. But
this what's that, Bill? Please.
You got to say, holla holla. That's talking shop booking.
Yeah,
that's talking shop of Mania.
This is the hard
Teddy's a talking shop guy.
I'm gonna let you slide on this, Bone, because I'm letting you anchor this today, and you're slipping a little bit, but you're doing a pretty good job. I'm even considering letting you run with the ball, but he's right. It should have been holla holla talking shop. We're not talking up north here. We're talking shop still in the Impact house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, he started with Taker down south.
Oh, he did. That's a good point. Yeah. He's also with Doom. He was a referee. Teddy Long. He was a fucking referee to start with a cool with a Jerry curl mullet. That was phenomenal. Soul Glow. It was unbelievable.
Let's just
sing it, Mark.
Dude, I can't
Mark
wait
will
for
sing on
part
Patreon.
two.
Mark will sing on Patreon.
I will also be reviewing Coming to America on the Patreon.
Nice.
Yes.
I
cannot wait for Coming to America part 2. Let you so close.
There's a new one coming out. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
There's a part 2.
Yes.
That's what I just said.
Starring
Crazy.
Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall.
They're
Eddie
both in
Murphy.
it again.
Arsenio Hall. Eddie Murphy.
Awesome.
And Arsenio.
Awesome. All right, Jay. What we got?
Right. What I think deserves the main event, because it's been so exciting today. We've been saying this for how long as a crew, and we've seen this online, talked about it at length. The finals of the Knockouts Tag Team Championship Tournament. We got Havok and Nevaeh versus the Fire and the Flavor, Kiera, Hogan, and Tasha Steelz.
Whose uncle is this? If the 80s don't come back and get their uncle for real.
That is one of the best Kiera and Tasha moments to date this year. I think we were all just losing it when that happened.
And there is a certain guy with the headband and shades that said he is going to be at Hard to Kill.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he said, Swingman's going to be there. I don't know in what capacity. How about
bring a trail mix, Daddy?
I got an idea. I'm gonna do this, Jay. After we all do this, the last match here.
Yeah.
The last prediction I want from everybody here and in the chat is, what does Johnny Swinger do? That's the one thing I'll have to throw out. What does Johnny Swinger end up doing? So think about it now, chat. I want you guys to think about that now. So get your answer ready.
Oh man, swing thing on Kenny Omega.
I like to hear Travis here. Cut his mic, Trent, but don't let your soul glow.
Let's get all the gimmicks in. All right, Alicia, who you got? Which Knockouts team is going to take the big one?
I gotta be honest here. I don't even know.
It's a tough one.
It's tough. It's absolutely tough, and I love both teams so much that I wish them both the best. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm that's my answer though, is I don't know and I can't pick, and I love them both, and best of luck. You're
here for the match. You're excited for
it basically. Yeah. I'm stoked all around.
All right.
100%. I'm stoked for this one too. I, however, do have a pick. So my team was Ragnarok, obviously they're not in it anymore. I'm going to go Killer Death Machines, Havok, and Nevaeh. Although I would prefer to see Tasha and Kiera, just because, I don't know, man. Their rise has been really fun to watch. They are such a presence. And they deserve some gold, Killer Death Machines have had a lot of accolades over the years. But I like the chase, and I think we all want to see Tasha and Kiera chase. So I'm going to go Havok and Nevaeh.
Havok and Nevaeh. Ooh. Nice.
Okay. All right, Bill.
The fire and the flavor. Come on. Come on, man.
Just a layup, huh, on that one?
Oh, yeah. They're the team. No knock against Nevaeh and Havok. Great run. They've been together a long time. Appreciate it. But come on, this duo, that's a tag team. That's old school. It's old school meets new school. That's who I put the rocket ships on them. They're my division. They got to represent them. They're great.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Can I just add to that real quick, though?
Yeah.
I agree 100%, but I think that's why they're going to have them chase. Because they are I'm with everything you said.
I love a good heel champion, and they're great heels.
Money's in the heels, man. Money's in the heel champions. You know,
yeah, the face has to chase the heel.
Havok and Nevaeh have that menacing presence, and you can turn Tasha and Kiera face so easily because they're so over. I don't know, but I agree with everything you said. I just think we're going to see the reverse decision.
Okay. Is it me, Jay? Am I up?
Yeah, Trent. What is your call on this?
I love the killer death machines. I think they've all put it this way. I think both teams have been built like perfectly. Like in this, because that's why we're all sitting here like, who knows? Like, so I think they're all built perfectly. But if I'm gonna pick a winner, I think you make the new stars in Tasha and Kiera in this, and then put it this way. The first one to eventually, I think, dethrone them are going to be, like the feud is going to be the killer death machines. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That the feud, I think they're going to be the ones to get their shot and finally get it down the line. But Tasha and Kiera for sure. This is their moment. They put the work in. They're young. You know, that's their this is their company now.
Yeah.
I got to highlight Larry's here because it's a great comment.
Go ahead. Throw it back up. Good. There we go.
Steelz and Hogan will win. They need a team that's good on the mic. No idea what they are saying, but they are good at saying.
I just love that skit on Tuesday when they were just like they just kept talking and
they're still talking. They're still talking back there. I'm sure.
like Havok and we're like, Jesus Christ, will you just shut the fuck up?
Tasha and Kiera or something else.
They're so good, man.
So
I'm going with them, Jay.
You're going with the fire and the flavor. All right, but see, I think that fire is going to be put out. Yeah, I think the killer death machines made a huge statement by shutting them up at the end of that little promo, and it's going to be a hell of a match. I do not by any means think this is going to be a squash. It's not going to be one-sided. They're both going to really bring it, which, like I said, we've been waiting for this. This is so exciting to see this division, which is still, I don't care what anybody says, it's still the best women's division in professional wrestling is our knockouts, and it's still growing. And we may get some surprises during this match. Don't be surprised, because I'm actually looking forward to it. But I won't be disappointed if we don't. But yeah, beautiful killer death. Oh, hello.
Hello.
There's no way, right?
I was thinking some veterans, but yeah, they're veterans too. Yeah, could be. But yeah, I'm going with the team that's established. They've been running together on the indies for I don't know if anybody can fill in the blank for me as far as like how long they've been running together. Nevaeh and Havok.
Alicia, you probably have a better idea than us.
Off the top of my head, I'm brain farting.
I think over it. It's like got to be at least
a decade, right?
Decade,
they've known each other as long as they've been in the business.
That'd be my guess. Somewhere, give or take a little bit of a decade. But all right, but yeah, I gotta go with Havok, and because I've been a fan of Havok. I didn't see much of her first run when she first came in 6-7 years ago, but I've been very excited about this run, and she's had so many chances at that Knockouts Championship. It's so close. It doesn't matter who it's been against, and so close. So she deserves that gold because she's been such a prominent part of this Knockouts division. And Nevaeh she just compliments her. You can tell,
I gotta say though, Havok's first run is like criminally underrated. Honestly,
I loved it.
Like she had her look was cool. At least you remember that thing? She used to put like this like stripe across her eyes, like this black like painted on like this weird like painted strip across her eyes. Like dude,
She had like the shaved sides of her head.
Yeah. And the mask with the huge, massive spikes and the red. Yeah, I just reviewed the
knockdowns.
I just reviewed the Knockouts 2014 Knockouts Knockdown over on Smash This Podcast. Go check that out, cheap plug. But yeah, that was a wicked look. I think that was her introduction. Close around that time, it felt like that was her introduction.
Yeah, about there, I would say. Yeah. It's super underrated. Like she was awesome. Like she had that feud with I think Kong, right? And then she like feud with a returning Kong at the time, and like
it was like monster versus monster.
Yeah, dude. And they had a cage match, I believe, in New York. Bill, were you at that show? There was a cage match they had at one point.
I may have been. I don't know.
It's all blurring together at this time.
Yeah, it does blur together. And some of those New York, because they were doing them midweek, so it was tough. Like I made not all of them. I made some of them. So like I'd make like 2 out of 3. So during some of those early Manhattan Center shows.
Yeah, some hot shows though. I remember that.
They were.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Those are our picks, huh? And so that's it. You ended with that one, Jay. So now I want to put it out to everybody. What does the Swingman do on Hard to Kill? He's gonna be there, Daddy. He's gonna be there. Pizzles. What is that? What's he doing at Hard to Kill? Let's. I'm gonna open up to the chat. All you guys in the chat, start putting it in right now. What's Swingman doing? Alicia, what's the Swingman gonna do?
He's gonna be interrupting the women's tag match.
That'd be terrible.
Pulling a Glenn Gilberti.
But it's gonna fail.
Like
whoever he tries to distract us, he's just gonna get his ass worked.
All right, that's Alicia's. Mark, what's he doing?
I say we see him at commentary and he mistakes them for Josh.
Okay, if I could just interject, I was gonna say the same thing, that he's gonna just interfere on commentary the whole, like he's just gonna jump in and be on commentary all night.
And I want my pizzles back.
All right, Jay, what do you got for this one?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's the thing. He has that wad of money, and everything that's been revolving about this is that money. So I don't know if it's about the knockouts, but I got a feeling poor Swinger is going to lose that big old wad of money, and I don't know where it's going. It might end up. So we might get a surprise, and someone else might end up with the money. Who knows?
What if Omega pinches it and takes its dynamite?
Wait! I gotta say, one of the best predictions. Swinger runs in the Bullet Club and mistakes them for the NWO.
Like, you Wolfpack daddy?
That's
winner.
Huge pop for me on that one. Holy shit. you guys are over, kids. Like, I love one of them shirts, Dan. Let me get one of those black and whites or red and blacks.
Which one's Hogan?
Jesus Christ, that's fucking cool. That's cool. All right, Bill, what do you think? Oh wait, Jay, did you give yours? Oh. What Swinger's doing? Did you give yours?
Yeah, I just said he's gonna like lose the money to someone.
Oh, okay, the money. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. What do you got, Bill?
I would like to say, you know me, I am the biggest fan of Johnny Swinger there is. But I would like to say, like, maybe he does one of these cool backstage segments. Maybe he takes over locker room talk. Maybe Madison passes the baton to our co-host. Mm-hmm. But I think we're going to get, and it still could be very good, a Wrestle House conclusion with Sherlock AC, Larry D. It's going to get everybody else on the show, including Swinger. And I feel that's going to be the connection. And Swinger is going to be a big part of it. But it will be, who knows? It might be somebody that wasn't even involved is now the new shooter or something. We're going to get something Wrestle House related involving Swingman is my guess.
So you're saying Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence D from prison.
He's going to get a work. He's going to get a work pass.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. Well, that's it, huh, Jay? Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. And the only other thing I was going to mention is that there's like too many to mention. Depending on who your favorite, YouTube or podcast is to listen to, as far as like big interviews, like Chris Van Vliet. There's a couple there like WrestleZone. Pritchard just interviewed Scott D'Amore. Chris Van Vliet just interviewed Don Callis. There's a bunch. What's that? The one with the ladies, the three.
There's a new one. Yeah.
The late. Yeah.
Oh, with Jazz.
Yes.
The one with
Did you see
SoCal
this?
Val and company.
Yeah.
Yes. Jazz just guested on that one.
I think it's called something like that.
Yeah. Alicia, did you see this? There's like an all women's like podcast of just interviewing like the.
Yeah.
They're fucking fantastic. I love that.
Oh, that's it. Critical Sting got it. God.
What is it now?
GAW.
GAW.
GAW. Yeah.
What does it stand for? We know. Girls all about wrestling. I don't know.
God. No, that's it. Zach's right. It's God.
God. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, they had Jazz on.
Yeah.
A lot of Impact making the media this week, including our show. You know, we had Sami and
got to do it.
We had Sami and Ace. You know,
so there might be some updates as far as Jazz's future. I haven't listened to it, but I'm just guessing if she might give some future.
Well, and on that note, Dreamer's House of Hardcore, he's got Ace Austin on this week, and they talk about Jazz, and Dreamer talks about how Jazz ended up in Impact this time.
Oh, okay.
He reached out to her. Basically, I mean, I can sum it up real quick if you guys want me to. Last year,
no spoilers. I want to listen to it.
Okay. House of Hardcore. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Grown ass women. That's what it stands for.
That's it. Yeah.
I like that.
Grown ass women talking. That's it.
Grown ass women talking. Got it. Okay, cool. Very cool. I love it. That's it looks really cool. And it's a bunch of stars. So yeah, awesome. Check that out, guys. But no, check out all the different podcasts. I mean, there's a lot of interviews going around. Yeah. Impact's making the media, so which is always a good thing. And also, before you close, Joe, I want to thank everybody who tagged us on Chris Van Vliet's post about what's your favorite wrestling podcast. We had a ton of people tag us as their.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So thank you guys. And Chris has been a supporter of the show. I'd love to get him on very soon too. I know he mentioned he listened and he is a fan of the show. He does give us a follow and keeps up with what we do. So shout out to Chris as well. But thank you to everybody who tagged us, because that's really nice of you. And he's got an amazing following. I still can't figure out though. And Bill, you might know this. I don't know. He kind of came out of nowhere. Like Chris Van Vliet, like he wasn't a wrestling guy. I think he was a sports guy, maybe in Canada, right? And then he just all of a sudden he's there and he gets like these huge names and
he kind of like it was like you saw him. Okay, he was involved with this and this, and then all of a sudden it was just like explode. So I'd have to look back. I don't know if it was like one of his things went viral, like almost like a viral interview, and then it just like happened after that. But hey,
well, he knows.
When you know people and you. And they're like, oh, that guy, he's fair. He does a good job. Not like those other crackpots that there's some other places. But yet we say that, but I know Jaybone's favorite and a bunch of others continue to get big guests, even though they do what they do. So once again, these people have a lot of control out there. So you, the people, can help stop that by supporting other places like us and other ones out there trying to maybe do it a little differently as opposed to the big names out there. Yeah,
I will say that Chris is one of the good ones, though. He is absolutely
well deserved.
Out of like all these ones that have like the big presence on that like that upper tier, he is absolutely one of the good. He doesn't bullshit. He's not a gossiper. He's a straight up nice dude.
Oh yeah,
good questions, really laid back, and you could tell in the interviews they like talking to him. He's a decent guy. So. Hey, Kevin Martin in the office, man. So Kevin, this is it. He is starting. This is it now. It's hard to kill weekend for Kevin. Kevin, we just did a poll prediction deal on the show. Wishing you guys the best. Go kill it, man. We know you and the team are going to do a great job. So
can't wait.
Can't wait, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are going to hit a home run this weekend. A lot of new eyes on the product. Just everybody's just going to do 1,000% this weekend. Can't wait to see it.
All right, should we go on the close? You get the plugs in here, Jay? Are we good? I'm gonna go looking to you. You're anchor today.
Ooh. Yeah, Trent. Why don't you let them know where you can follow you?
So weird.
Is there any more? Are we doing anything else? We want to lay out the week still.
Well, let's lay it out here. So what do we got? Are we? Have we decided? What? Are we doing a reaction? Do you guys want to do a reaction on Twitch? What's the word? React that because there's a Bill. You in for it?
I'm in for it.
All right, Bill's in for it. Just a reaction to watch on. We can't broadcast. So just a heads up to everybody. We're not going to be co-streaming the show itself. It's like we've done in the past where
just us.
It's just us. We're in the room. We're watching along with you guys.
Bone over there?
We're watching along, and then it's just a reaction. But then immediately following that is the formal review of the whole thing.
I think that answers it.
All right, Kevin wants a reaction.
I think he's telling us there's going to be something big to react to.
All right, fair enough. So reaction, probably, I would say we'll do a reaction on both platforms. Jad, I think it worked out pretty good last time. We'll have both scheduled. Reaction and the review will both be scheduled. Start the reaction. As soon as that's over, a little bit of a breather, then we'll go into the review after that.
Yeah, we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break just because this is going to be a big show. There's going to be a lot of reacting, It's going to be emotional. It's going to be exciting. We're going to need to take a little break, and we'll come back and we'll do our review. What we'll plan on doing is for any last minute news that happens over the next 24 to 48 hours, we'll plan on going live 10 to 15 minutes ahead of the pre-show. And because I absolutely am going to react to that Josh Alexander,
good call.
Ryan Meyers, So
I would
it'll be fun.
Just an idea to put out to everybody out in the chat too. I think reaction should maybe just be Twitch. Maybe we could talk about this off air, but I think it's more a little. And then the review can be on both. Twitch is kind of more of that little like hangout, in the room. YouTube's a little more formal for it, so hopefully everybody's got Twitch. But I don't know. We'll talk about it off air. We'll confirm it on Twitter though. We'll put it on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll discuss it on. Get the links out there. We'll let everyone know in the next 24 to so hours.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. But definitely we'll keep on for that, guys. We'll be doing that full deal, and we'll go from there. So let's get plugs. I'll take the plugs. Jay, you anchored. I'll take the plug given out. So let's start with Alicia. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter under the handle Alicia B. Cakey.
She's back on Twitter. Back on Twitter.
On the Twitter box.
Not as brutal though.
Not as savage yet. It's days early though.
I'm waiting to get
So you're
worked
back
up.
in the cut.
Exactly.
Mark, we're gonna get you.
You can get me at 2, like the number Taya WO 2 Taya World Order on Twitter only. And I think I'm going to try and live tweet the Kickboxer watch along with the Good Brothers on Access TV tomorrow night. So if you guys decide to do a watch along or something, I may jump in. If I have time, I'm going to try and do that. So
okay, cool, very cool. Bill, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Twitter and the Instagram and my name at William M. Gardner, GARDNER.
Very nice. Or Jaybone, get all the plugs in for the other shows, where they can find you personally. Get them all in.
You can find me over on that Twitter box at Jaybone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. And 7 years running now, Smash This Podcast is on YouTube, the Twitch, the Instanick, the Twitter box, and the Facebotch. Go give it a follow, sub, cheer bits, light it up. We're trying to close in. This is the big year, folks. We're closing on 1,000 subs on YouTube, and we're closing in on 940. So we're doing great kicking off this year.
Yeah, Smash is off to a great year, guys. Go, if you're not already subscribed to Smash's podcast, go sub to Jay. He does Impact stuff too. If you're just an Impact person, he's doing stuff we don't do here. He'll do throwback reviews, things like that. So go connect with Jay on Smash's podcast. But myself, Trent Zuberi, over on Twitter, and Heavy Music on Twitter as well. Give the band a follow. Sami Callihan's new band and all. Give them a follow.
How's that going, Trent? You okay?
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, Jay, I'm a little sensitive to this whole thing. But go ahead and follow them. I still got a little place in my heart for them. But this show, We Talk Impact on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Type in Total Nonstop Impact, comes right up. Also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact, ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact. And the Discord, look up, the link will be in the description, but look up Total Nonstop Impact in the Discord. Audio formats, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Tuner Radio, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora. Rate, review, subscribe. We're on every audio platform you can imagine. So if you listen later, like I know some people do, Mark usually was a Spotify guy.
I was a Spotify guy.
When he's not on, he's listening on Spotify. So Spotify's there. We're on all the major ones, guys. So definitely add us to your subs and everything. All the numbers are very appreciated. So big thank you to all the international listeners too. We got a big international following on the audio. Since the time difference, they catch us on audio. So thank you guys for that. We appreciate it. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
Battles forever.
Oh, breaking! There's a little clip ski that we might have some future sounds of what Hemi sounds like with Sami Callihan, lead slinger.
Here comes the bride.
Oh my god!
All dressed in white.
Oh my gosh!
You're welcome. Good night.
We need a Josh. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my God. All right, guys. Hard to Kill. Order on Fight TV, our traditional pay-per-view. It's Saturday, January 16th, 2021. Get it, your orders in now, and we'll see you then for the reaction.
And the celebration earlier in the day. Go to that too.
Celebration of the day. Tomorrow night, real quick. Tomorrow night, tomorrow morning, Bison and Joe dropped their Hard to Kill predictions and a little Genesis talk from the TNI UK team. Little view from across the pond. So you get Bison and Joe's predictions tomorrow afternoon, I should say. So afternoon US, evening UK. That'll be on the YouTube channel and audio. So go ahead and support Bison and Joe as well, guys.
Go give them some love.
Give them some love. Don't forget Bison's Deonna interview, which is hyping Hard to Kill. Listen to that now because it's relevant this week. So check that out, guys. That's going to do it for us. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you Saturday. Later, everybody.